This is your Friday Night Lights podcast, photo and entertainment, and Middle Georgia sales and services. Coke, don't worry about Pepsi.
I had to go see a man about a meeting.
Look at here, look at here.
A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
You better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose.
And you better watch your mouth now.
I am a label.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt you.
Better say it with your chest.
Let's get it.
And you better not lose.
What's going on? What's good, people? What's good?
What's going on? What's going on?
Man, another interesting weekend of high school football, college football, and NFL.
Yes, sir. Both of my teams look good. Ohio State and them New York Jets.
Man, them Jets and the Jets played the Broncos, didn't they?
Yes, sir. We got the
Man,
W, baby.
that was ugly. That was ugly right there. I know what got me tripped out right now is the World Series. Man,
all three of my team won, so I'm good.
who? Bama, Tennessee, and who else? Georgia. Georgia didn't play.
Bama, Peach County, Bama, and Kansas City.
Kansas City had a little shootout there for a minute.
That was a good game, though. That was a good game.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I'm surprised the Falcons held on as much as they did with Cincinnati. I thought that thing was gonna be like. I thought Cincinnati was gonna put up a 50-piece for a minute there, boy.
Wow. Did Dallas win yesterday?
I believe so. Hold on, let me look up the score just to verify, just to be right. I think they did, but I know Dak didn't. Man, I don't know. It was some of the receiver fault too. The receiver was dropping balls for Dak too.
Right.
Where we at? NFL. Let's take a look at the NFL scores from yesterday. So, Saints lost. Good day. Cowboys won 24-6. Matt Ryan got benched for the rest of the season.
Wow.
Because he got a shoulder injury, but they benched him anyway. Green Bay lost to Washington. Oh, them Bucks lost to Carolina. Ooh,
yeah.
That was funny.
I didn't see that one coming.
Nah, not at all. Giants on a roll. Let me see. Oh man, no. Seahawks and Chargers. I did not see the Seahawks winning that game.
And I think they in first place in their division, if I ain't mistaken, that I seen.
I would not be surprised. Let me see some standings. Let's see where they at. Sure is. It's in that 4-3. Yep.
Without Russell Wilson.
I know. What's I forgot the dude name they got at quarterback right now.
Smith?
Yeah. Oh well. Any given Sunday, right? That's what they say.
Right.
Man, ooh. I don't know if y'all paid attention to the NFC North, but you got Minnesota in there at 5-1, followed by Green Bay at 3-4, Chicago 2-4, and Detroit Lions 1-5.
Yeah, they're gonna be up for grabs still, in my opinion.
Yeah. We know the NFC and we know the East is tight right now with Philly at 6-0, Giants 6-1, Dallas 5-2. That's tight.
Yeah, one loss you could drop down to number 3 easily.
Yeah. And the Jets trying to give Buffalo a run for their money in the AFC East. Buffalo 5-1, Jets 5-2.
And the way it look, he gonna be up for Coach of the Year. The way he got the Jets looking.
Yeah, but I thought the Jets were still taking to get top draft pick. That's what I thought. I guess not. I guess not. Oh well. Oh well. They'll be all right. But yeah, man, I'm sitting up here running through these. I'm sitting up here, going through the regions in high school football and stuff, and looking at the region standings and how these games faring out these last 2 weeks of the season. Things getting crazy all across the board, man.
Right, right. That I was looking at it, and I see after we'll wrap up the region. Well, I know we will, Carl Columbus. We wrap up the region this week, but we got a whole bye week to get prepared for the playoffs.
True,
Now
but
that what
y'all
I
got
now that what I don't like when it plays like that, because you got to think about, you got a week off and then you come in off fresh next
Yeah,
week playing against a team that played the week before. But it is what
right.
it is.
yeah.
It either hurt you or it can help you.
I don't know. Speaking of Carver Columbus, when do y'all play? Thursday or Friday?
We played Thursday at 7 o'clock at the Otis Spencer Stadium.
Okay, because I keep seeing two different reports. I keep seeing Thursday. I keep seeing Friday, and I'm like, man, I don't know when this game is. I'm just gonna
No,
mark it for Thursday,
yeah, we played Thursday at 7 o'clock.
and it's a must win for y'all on to get that number two seed. Because the winner of this game between y'all and Doherty get number two, and the loser takes number three in the region.
Yeah, I'm looking at Max Prep, and they already got Chris County playing Peach. They already got the date, the time, and everything for their playoff. I
Well,
Yeah,
don't
Chris
know.
boy,
County,
yeah, 11, 20, 11, 11, 22. Yeah, I saw that too.
Chris County locked in at 4. That's
Oh,
why.
okay, okay.
Yeah, regardless of what happens, Thomasville is number 1. Chris County is number 4. Carver, Columbus, and Doherty, y'all battling for 2 and 3. That's how that's playing out in y'all region. Regardless of what happens this week, next week.
They got to come with it. It,
Mm-hmm.
it like the battle of the rematch. Cause we played Cam them last year in the Elite Eight in the playoff 4A playoffs.
Huh. Interesting.
And we wound up, of course, beating them, but it was a dog fight. It was a dog fight.
Well, definitely expected to be a dog fight this week. That's for sure. This
Most
coming
definitely.
Thursday, for sure. My thing is with Carver, they just can't start slow. Cannot start slow.
And
Got
we been starting better than usual. Then we had all the penalties last game. Ain't that so?
mm. Cause I'm trying to think who the home team on this one. Doherty home team. Okay.
No, we the
All
home
right.
team on this one.
Oh, Carver is?
Yeah, they got come to us.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see how they got it. I see how they got it. They got the home team on the right. Okay. On the left, I mean, okay.
I
But
hope that guy be airing on that what it is, NFH, HS, whatever it is.
the NFHS. It's if y'all normally broadcast your games on there,
Right.
so it should be. Cause I know I ain't trying to get kicked off on nobody's live stream on
Yeah.
Thursday night. Cause I already know I'm gonna get kicked off and get
Yeah, okay.
blocked.
Yeah, I forgot he ain't gonna be on
Yeah, I know I'm gonna get kicked off and get blocked because I'm gonna be talking mad trash. It's okay though. It's okay.
But
But
I'll probably go that live. I'll probably go live that game and just put it in our in the group so everybody can see what's going on.
But the thing about it is, though, you got to be able to take it. You got to be able to take the heat. If you're gonna go live, you got to take the heat. If you can't take the heat, then don't go live. That's the way I see it.
it ain't
I
even that.
agree.
It ain't the fact of him taking heat. It's the
Cause I mean, that guy was in his feelings, J-Bo.
Oh yes he was. He was blocking. I'm sure y'all something I am. block. I hate to see, you know what I'm saying, the outcome and we have the business. I hate to see that outcome.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm, I'm, I'm looking forward to it though.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. They already got They
Well,
already
my
want us.
bad. I hit the wrong button. My bad. I hit the wrong button.
They already got
So,
us playing Craig County. You see that?
Yeah, I seen that on prep, on Max Prep, and I'm trying to see. I know they said the first round of the playoffs is from November the 11th through the 12th, so it's gonna be some Saturday game as well. I'm just trying to see who gonna have the Saturday game.
well, the Saturday, well, you got to remember because they're gonna be short. They always short for referees during the first two rounds of the playoffs, so they normally have Friday and Saturday games anyway. It's
Oh,
mainly because of a ref thing. It's a referee thing. It's always like that.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. But let me see what we got going on. Well, let me go on and get ready and switch over so we can go on and knock this hang out. Oh Lord, what just happened there? Oh, put that back in,
I, I can't wait to see the Wizard pick for this week.
boy. Hoo hoo wee. You talk about some just there's gonna be some disgruntled fan bases out there. That's for sure.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast show.
Yo, checking in one time for your mind. Stay tuned for your Friday Night Lights every Monday and Wednesday night.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast
I have to
show.
go see a man about a million.
And you better not lose.
I was just thinking when I just heard that though. If you get sent to go find somebody about a mule, that means your ass gonna be sent home that next week.
Oh, you're gonna be looking for a mule for a minute. For a minute. Oh. All right, we got the screen up and running. Yeah, I see it. All right, bet. So we're gonna start off down in D2. Go through these results real fast. Man, I was horrible in single A D2 this past week. Just horrible. Region matchups, but them things are hard to call. Yeah, I know. 2 for 6. Ugly down there. Ugly. It's the work. Hey, everybody. The sun shines on a dog's booty sometimes. So
God, jigga jiggies. You only won 2.
only 1, 2.
That mean that 8 ball didn't do us justice.
Right.
I know, right? Well, you do have to remember that it was a lot of top 10 matchups, so a lot of the games counted twice. So do keep that in mind. But it's okay though. What was it, Manchester game counted twice on me. The McIntosh County Academy and Emmanuel County Institute counted twice on me. So it's cool. I
thought that Manchester game was gonna be a better matchup. Like I thought that was gonna be a game, and I thought Manchester was gonna come on top.
Man, you know what though? When I went back and I actually looked again at the team's records, Slide and Manchester. Looking at their records, because in the region, it was a key region matchup last week.
Right.
For that game, and trying to get it to pull up here so I can pull it back up. I really felt good about Manchester beating Sly, because Sly had been up and down all year. And why are you running slow? With losses to Early County and Bleckley County. But then I looked at Manchester and I'm like, well, you lost to Lamar County. But for the most part, though, you've been handling business. So I feel good about it. Then looking at, saying, matching up against similar teams. Like, man, like, who was that? Macon County, for example. Sly beat Macon County 28-7. You look at Manchester blew them out 53-0. So I guess it just won Manchester Day.
Right.
So
is Sly County the region champs over there, or they still got to decide?
Well, as of right now, they're sitting at 5-0 in the region.
and they got several. They got 2 games left. Like they playing Marion County this weekend, who's at the bottom of the region, and then they got another game come, and then they got who they play on the fourth? They got no, on the third they play Greenville, who's also at the bottom of the region. So they should win out and win the region.
Right.
So that's why we had that one pegged as basically region championship game right there. Because both teams went into the game 4-0 in the region. So they just set themselves up for 1-2 now going into the playoffs. All right, take a look at D1. D1, I started to improve and went 6-3 in that region. I mean, in that classification. The biggest game that hurt me was the Brooks Irvin County. So we're
Yeah,
gonna
I
see how
picked
they.
wrong on that one too.
Yeah, so we're gonna see how they fare if they meet up in the playoffs. But the
They
only
said
way
the
I see them
quarter.
meet in the playoffs is in the state championship game again.
They said the quarterback got hurt for Brooks though.
I know that's what I heard today too.
Ah,
So that's gonna be a big impact on Brooks County for the rest of the season and playoffs. But other than that though, everything fared as it should, except for Whitefield Academy getting smoke checked by St. Francis, which I didn't see coming. Thought St. Francis was gonna get them on that one. And that was a key region matchup there too, also for them. But hey, like they say, you can't win them all. Can't win them all. So I'm okay with it. Let me see, what is it? Yeah. See now you got so St. Francis got a key game this week against Mount. I can't even pronounce it, Mount Pittsburgh, to help determine the region champ this weekend. Is it this weekend or next weekend? Yeah, this weekend they play on Friday, determine the region champion for that one. But like I say, overall, single A D2, I mean D1, I went 6-3. So 2-8. Mm-mm-mm. Uh, Cook Dodge game kind of threw me for a loop. Did not see that upset coming for sure. And I didn't expect Elka to lay the fall that flat against Callaway. I thought they were going to pull it out because Callaway had firepower. And
right.
Northeast just pooched the dog on that one against Philly.
You can see if you want to check out that game, you can see that game on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go check out
The
them
whole
highlights.
game.
Okay, definitely going to go check that out because, man, I don't think anybody in the state saw that one coming.
Yeah. Then I see they dropped out the ranking.
Oh, yeah, they gone. They gone. I mean, you going to lose to Spencer, and now Spencer finna win, and now Spencer about to win the region.
Right. And they
That,
undefeated in the region too. Spencer is.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Spencer about to win the region.
And we lost to Northeast, I think like 28-6. And we blow out Spencer 40-0.
Hmm. I'm trying to find that region right now. Take a look at it.
And people forget Callaway is still Callaway. They always go deep in the playoff every year.
Oh
I
yeah,
know
for
they got
sure.
a slow start. They had started off slow, but they gelling now. They clicking on all cylinders right now.
Yeah, you got Spencer sitting 5-0 in the region. Ace Charter 4-1. Northeast 4-1 in the region. But let's see.
Spencer still got to play them, I think, if I ain't mistaken.
Yeah, Central Macon. Yeah, they got to play Central, and I believe they still got to play Ace. Let me see there.
Now,
I
they're
think
going to
they
be a
got to
good
play
game
Ace.
in the 8th.
Yeah, they closed the season out against Ace Charter.
So that game could really determine the region champ.
For sure. Because if Spencer loses, then Ace Charter gets the tiebreaker by the win. Now, Callaway got an interesting region though. With Callaway, Eagles, Alpha, and Columbia. So that was a pretty interesting region to see how that was gonna fare out, and it's pretty much taking shape. What got me surprised in that region 5 for them is if y'all know the Cobb County schools, McNair has a chance to actually make the playoffs.
For real?
Yeah, McNair has a chance to make the playoffs, but they need some help. If if Columbia wins, McNair wins out because McNair and Landmark Christian are tied in the region at 2-2. All right, we expect Landmark Christian to win against Redan this weekend, and then they close out against Callaway, which they should lose, i.e., making them 3-3 in the region. Right
Right.
now, check this out: McNair beat Landmark Christian, so therefore, if McNair can close out. Okay, fine. You lose to win just one game between Callaway and Eagles Landing. All you got to do is win one game and they can make it to the playoffs. But I seriously doubt it though if they beat either Alpha or Callaway, to be honest with you. But they got a chance.
Wow.
Yeah.
When the last
Man,
time they made the playoffs?
man, McNair was on a 20. McNair was on like a almost a 30-game losing streak.
Wow.
Yeah. They had one of the longest losing streaks in the state at one point. Up until this year. I think it was 26 games they lost straight up until this year when they won their first game.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And they
They
got
got
a
the
chance.
same head coach that been there.
Let me see. I don't know if he's been there the whole time or not. Let me see. Give me a sec. Well, they just got a new head coach back in last year. They got a new head coach from last year. Because let me see, 2019. Let me see. The losing streak. I think the losing streak started in 2018. Nope. Losing streak started in 2019. They went 0-10 in 19, 0-5 in 2020, 0-9 last year. 24 straight games they had lost. Wait, 24 games then, and then they lost the first two this season? Yeah, and then they lost the first two of this season and got their first win against North Clay. So 26 games straight they had lost
Dog.
and got a chance to make the playoffs. But they need some help though. But yeah, that's crazy though. But like I say, 6-4 in 2A, so not too bad. Now when we get to 3A, that's when I started improving for the most part. We already know what happened between two girls, Fanny Free, Cavalry Day, handle business. Uh, we know about the Thomasville Doherty game, Carl Atlanta handle business. Now the Carl Atlanta game, I'm getting conflicted scores. I'm seeing 38-5, 54, 55-5, 75-5. So I know Carver won. I just don't know what the exact score was because of conflicting reports all over the place. Um, let me see. I really thought Monroe area was going to get Oconee, but it is what it is on that one. Now, surprisingly, though, Oconee is playing for, if I'm not mistaken, they're playing for third place in the region right now, though, which is surprising on how they've been the past couple of years.
Right. And who all in the region with Oconee?
Down in Oconee, you got Monroe area and Stevens and Hart County.
Okay.
Let me make sure. I said that right. Let me double check. You got Stevens, Hebron Christian, Oconee, Hart County, and Monroe area. So right now you got Stevens County sitting 3-0, Hebron Christian 2-1, Oconee 2-1, and then you got Hart County and Monroe area battling for that fourth spot at 1-2.
Now it getting interesting.
Yeah, so every game in this region, every game for the next 2 weeks gonna hold weight. Because I know Stevens County, They got a Coney this week, and then they close out with Hebron Christian.
So they got a game next week too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see how I would end so like a week early.
Because that's your bye week. It's your bye week. You know, like all of Region 5 is off this week. City Road, Sandy Creek, Carver, Doug, we're all off this week. And then we close out the season on the 4th, going into the playoffs, which I'm glad we are.
Oh, okay. I see now.
Yeah, because you got to remember, it's technically 12 weeks in the season, so every team gets 2 bye weeks.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So this is how 3A went down for the week. Like I said, I went 82 overall, so I can't complain about it. And like I say, 3A is where I started improving on the week. Get up to 7A. Everybody handled business as expected. Wasn't really any. I guess folks can get shocked at LaGrange beating Trinity Christian, but it was a game that I had called. So, but for the most part, though, everybody handled business as expected in 4A. Going too fast. Moving on to 5A. Once again, everybody handled business as predicted. Went 9-0 in 5A. I guess a lot of people were shocked that I picked Jefferson over Loganville, but it came to facts. So good on that one. And let's see. Yeah, everything played out like it was supposed to. I just thought Calhoun would have did better against Dawson, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Moving on to 6A. Yeah, Lee County, thank you for messing me up.
What you think about that play though? That last play.
Dumb call by coach. Plain and simple, dumb call by coach. And that's all coaching right there. You never should have called that play in the first place. That's just like the Falcons calling a pad play, or the Seahawks calling a pad play in the Super Bowl when all they got to do is run the ball. Seahawks, you got Marshawn Lynch. Why you gonna throw it from the
Right.
1 yard line? Same thing here.
They say he supposed to have threw it in the end zone, and if anything, it would be number like 2 seconds left on the clock when you gave them the ball. Cause I guess they were fourth down.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, he was scared because he was saying he was scared to punt the ball because he didn't want to take a chance on it getting blocked. So I guess his quarterback is supposed to run around and waste time and run the clock down. So, but yeah, really backfired on him. Guess he thought it was Bill Belichick of high school football, and that joker backfired on him with the quickness.
Right. Do they still have the opportunity to win that region?
Lee County.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Let me jump to it. All right. So what region Lee County in? So the way the standings go, Lee County still has a chance. They would have to beat Thomas County Central this weekend.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good game. Where they play at? Tom County Central or Lee?
At Lee. So they got to beat Thomas County Central this weekend to win the region. Because, like I said, then they come back to close the season out against Tip, which they should win with no problem.
Right.
But they got to beat Lee. Got to beat Thomas County Central this weekend to win the region.
That's gonna be a good game.
For sure. But like I said, other than that, though, everybody else fared as they should have fared in 6A. What we got? Moving down to 7A, Val Dawson. How you get upset by Cameron County?
Did you watch another that game?
No, I didn't. I did not. I'm gonna go back and try and catch some of it throughout the week. Because I normally catch up on games during the week.
Okay.
But yeah, for the most part though, everybody handled business in 7A as they should have. And once everything was said and done, on the week, I went 56 and 17 for 77% on the season, and 525 and 122, still over 80%, and that's where I plan to stay. I plan to increase that to about 85% this weekend.
Hey, still got a good one. You got to win the percentage. What the leaders is? I don't
Well,
know.
we're
You
gonna
had
yeah, we're gonna get to that in a second. I'm just gonna go through the pickings on how everything fared. I personally went 5 and 5 on that on the pickings this week, primarily because of single A. Everything was so screwed up over the weekend in single A. But for the most, but like I say, overall, I went 5 and 5. I'm sitting at 53 and 34 on the year. Now, as far as the leaders, this is what the leaders are looking like. Like I say, myself sitting up top, top 4 people behind me is Yo, Chan, Honcho, Barry, and Courtney. And Barry Van, by the way, congratulations again to you for winning this week. You went 8 for 10. You definitely beat me. I get my lick back this week. And then bringing up the trail,
Are
trying to
you
sneak
sure
in.
that wizard?
I'm sure on that. I
We
am
shall
positive
see.
on that. Yep. And coming up on the rear, you got Danny, J-Bo, and Jeremy. So like I say, the ones in greens are the ones that's gonna have the opportunity for the $50. They want to stay playoffs, but like I said, I'm gonna open it to everyone. But these 4 are gonna be in a special pool.
Well, you just answered my question because I was gonna ask, what if someone didn't do it during the season? They just want to try their luck
Oh,
in the
we going.
playoff.
But I'm telling you now, it's gonna be 10 tough games each week. It ain't gonna be no easy. It ain't gonna be no ones against fours. It's gonna be twos against threes in that first round.
I'm gonna try it in the playoff. How about that?
That's on you. That's on you. Cause I know you ain't played all year. But yeah,
I know.
it's a
I
little
know.
fun.
1 week I had me.
But
I
you
ain't
miss a
even
week.
do.
But you miss a week, it's a wrap.
Yeah, I see.
But I mean, I ain't gonna lie though. Honcho, like last 2 weeks, I think Honcho went 10 for Barry went 10 for 10 1 week. So I think it was last week. Yeah, I think it was last week. He went 10 for 10 because I went 9 for 10. He went 10 for 10. But yeah, for the most part, yeah, we having fun with it though.
And
Uh,
y'all did
so
an excellent job.
so that's it for that. Real fast, I'm just gonna give y'all a sneak peek at this coming week. We're gonna put the link out later on, but sneak peek at this week's pickings.
Hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, I had to dig deep to find some games, and I had to put a special one in there.
Now this is very interesting.
You took it right out of my mouth, EP.
Now I might try my luck on this.
So I had to dig deep to find some games this week. I had to go outside of the top 10 to find a good key region matchup.
And the scores are close.
Yeah. Ain't no blowouts or anything on it.
Nah, just the tiebreaker. That's the only one. How many points Creekside gonna put up on Tri City?
Wow. Very interesting.
All right,
I know when the Wizards finna get wrong.
yeah, that's why I say it's gonna be some stun and some upset fan bases this week on these picks. I already know it. But hey, I'm just calling it how I see it. Calling it how I see it.
Steven's kind of been good this season, I see.
Yeah, they've been doing their thing. That's if they can hold on. Because between them and O'Connor, it's a toss up. But I'm gonna get an edge to Stevens though. But yeah, so we're gonna get into this on Wednesday. So I'm gonna take that off the screen. All right.
But then you had key games with Region 3A, Region 1 in the Pick'ems.
Yeah.
Now that's very interesting.
Right.
I mean, got to. I mean, those are the most. I'm gonna be honest. Region One right now has two interesting games. Because, like I say, well, really one. But we just want to see how if Thomasville can run the region and go undefeated for one.
What's going on, El Tro?
And then number two, we want
What
to see
up? What
who's
up?
going what's
Just
going
waking
on.
up.
Watch me whoop your ass when I come back.
Well, good Lord, let me get off this phone before I get my ass whooped.
God dang.
But no, the Carver Columbus and Doherty game, we already know it's gonna be interesting because the winner of that game gets the number 2 seed, the loser takes the number 3 seed. And let me see something. Let me download it real fast. I don't have it on my computer. I got to download it real fast. But it's gonna be interesting because that playoff seed can help you or break you. At least with that number 2 seed, you got at least that first home playoff. That first playoff
Right.
game at home.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think that the playoff bracket is already where it's gonna be at from this point
No.
forward?
No. No way.
When you think it's gonna change
It
after?
ain't gonna be set until the last week of the season because you still got some key matchups that's gonna close out the season.
Okay, I got you.
Which I finna pull it. I finna download it and put it up on the screen as soon as I can get my computer to act right so I can download it.
Right.
Yeah, 'cause when I was there, when I was trying to pull it up and see, like, okay, if we two, then who we play over there, we three, then who we potentially don't have to play over here. But I couldn't figure it out, put it together.
Nah, I already got it set together for 3A anyway.
Bear Van, do you mind coming on and telling us why you saying the Fitzgerald and Cook game will be closer than that?
I think Fitzgerald gonna do what they do and just pull it off.
Oh, that was something else I downloaded. Something told me to go ahead and download that file earlier.
'Cause Peach County already won their region, right?
Nope. They got to beat Jackson.
Yeah, we got to win the last region game to be the region champion. So that's what.
Yeah, they got to beat Jackson.
Yeah, we got to beat Jackson. So I don't know why they thinking we're gonna play Chris County because we don't know what's gonna happen. So.
And what Jackson is in y'all region? Two or three right now? Or?
Two,
well,
right behind them.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But the team we beat Friday night, they beat Jackson. But that don't mean nothing.
Right.
But yeah. Anything can happen. Anything can happen on any given night. Just like what's gonna happen on November 5th. It's gonna be priceless.
I can't get this file to download. Well, I'll just pull it up on my screen and do it this way. But I can't get the file to download. Oh, there it is. Is it going? There it goes. It's not. Okay.
Did you hear me, Wizard?
What's that?
I said November 5th gonna be priceless.
Oh yeah.
Somebody finna. It's gonna be a new number one in college football.
Yeah, I know it. Ohio State, baby.
Y'all keep wishing on that.
The Buckeyes, we coming.
Keep wishing on that.
Are you a Buckeye fan?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But the thing about it, there's some good quarterbacks in college football right now. Very good quarterbacks.
Yeah, I think most of the Heisman candidates are quarterbacks, if I am mistaken.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is hanging on my nerve right now.
It must say mint.
I
Mint
guess
show.
so. I guess.
Here we go. It's the great Barry Man. What's going on, brother?
Going on, everybody?
Chilling, chilling, chilling.
What's going on?
Nothing cooling, man. But listen, Fitzgerald have not played a passing team besides Northeast, and Northeast supposed to win that game.
What was the final score?
13-14.
Oh wow, wow.
And Cook kind of gonna spread them boys out. You stop Fitzgerald running game, it's a wrap.
Wow.
But that's the key, though. You got to stop it.
Yeah, you got to stop it. Yeah, no doubt. You got to stop it.
And that's the problem folks got.
Didn't Fitzgerald lose Friday night?
Nah, they won.
Okay.
But this what I know you can't compare a team like that. Fitzgerald struggling with Dodge. Pierce kind of blew Dodge out. You know what I'm saying? You can't, like I said, you can't look at games like that. But Fitzgerald has struggled with a lot of teams.
Well, we know that. All Fitzgerald got to do is put up 28 points, and it's a wrap. We already established that.
They defense biting now. They got a defense out the world.
Yeah, that's why we say all they got to do is put up 28 points, and it's a wrap.
They're gonna win.
Man, if Cook don't win this game, it's gonna be a dogfight all the way to the end.
Wow. I think what's gonna give everybody a competition in the playoff. And ain't it South Atlanta?
Well,
South Atlanta ain't playing nobody.
Yeah, I mean South Atlanta, they play some higher classified classification schools, but when you look at who they really were, you playing a 4A school in Riverdale. Riverdale ain't the Riverdale from last year because they lost all that talent. So, but one thing you can say is they've been handling business though against the teams they're playing. They're doing what they're supposed to do, which is win.
That's correct.
So you really can't take much away from them because they're doing what they're supposed to do against the teams they're playing.
But then you got to think about it. What it is, hospital 528. Ain't that what it is?
Go on somewhere.
I'm just saying that help that works out in their favor too, cause they up there in the city. So I'm just saying.
The team everybody is really overlooking in 2A is Callaway.
No, ain't nobody overlooking Callaway. Trust and believe that. The issue is that region. It was that region because Columbia took all the fanfare in that region at the beginning of the year by going down and beating Camden. So, you see what I'm saying? And everybody just forgot about Callaway at the time because all the hype was on Columbia. And then once Columbia came back down to earth, everything fell into order like it was supposed to be. All right, so this is what we got. And this is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. So, we already know Thomasville is going to be right here in the playoffs. All right, on the top left. And down bottom left, Peach County, Chris County. Pretty much a lock right now. As long as Peach County wins out as expected, it's a lock right now. Now, when you get down to Region 1, Team 2, and Team 3. Team 2, in my opinion, should be able to make it to the quarterfinals. When you look at who's down here in this bottom left, the bottom right. Because right now, this was as of last week's result, not this past weekend's result, but before, because things can change, so I got to redo it. So right now, Team 3 should be, I think, not Mirror Person, Upton Lee. Yeah, Team 3 right now is Upton Lee. So Doherty will play Upton Lee. They should handle Morgan County and or Liberty County, whichever one they play. When they get to these quarterfinals, I don't see a Daresville making it past Hebron Christian. But depending on how Region 8 plays out, it's going to depend on who Doherty going to end up playing.
Right. Where's Cavalry Day? Oh, there you go.
So, Team 3, y'all get Team 3 going home second round. I'm sorry. This shit funny. Team 3 going home second round. Because Cavalry Day gonna put it on
you. Yep.
I'm sorry.
It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. Yeah.
Well, we don't know.
So who will have a Team 3 spot?
The loser of Doherty and Carver Columbus. The loser gonna have the 3 spot.
But that's interesting. It's gonna end up being Cedar Grove and Cavalry Day decide on who gonna go to the state title on that bracket up there on the top spectrum. Wow.
Yeah, we've been saying that all year.
Epic.
But the only thing about Cavalry Day is they really haven't played anybody. The only team they've really played with that has any clout is Elk.
But Mike, they got some 4 and 5 stars over there that's ready. I'm telling you that right now.
I'm with you on that. 4-2. What did Cedar Grove see in them first 6 games?
So, y'all see some mans now.
Okay, and that's my thing.
You're right.
That's why when that matchup comes up in the quarterfinals, Thanksgiving weekend, that's gonna be a good matchup. Me personally, I think it's gonna kind of be like the Cedar Grove Sandy Creek game. It might end up being a shootout for a minute. But yeah.
Ain't Cavalry Day, what I said, Savannah?
Yeah.
That was all the top knot players going in the Savannah to Cavalry Day.
Okay. So what you're saying is if they're not going to IMG, they're going to Cavalry Day.
Yes, sir.
They get the IMG reject. But
IMG good too now.
Oh, I know. We know they got that stick down there. But now I know the top left is gonna be interesting though, because expect Thomasville to make it to the quarterfinals with their bracket. I really don't see a team giving them any issue in the first 2 rounds.
But that Middle County is gonna be a rout.
Well, that's the thing, right? Here's the thing. If Oconee, I expect Oconee to beat Region 7 number 1 team. I really do. Whoever that is, I expect Oconee to beat them.
Mike, look, I ain't trying to be funny or be racist or nothing, but Oconee got them white boys gonna put the helmet on you, boy.
That's fine and dandy. But guess what though? If Oconee mess around and get that 4 seed, they on the road the whole playoff.
They better be road warriors.
Hold on, let me find the reason. What are they reading that? Okay, check this out. So, if Oconee loses out, let's say they lose to Stevens County, right?
You got echo.
I don't know who that is. I think somebody got their volume turned up. But if Oconee loses to, come on, pop up, Stevens County, and I expect them to beat Franklin County, right? That'll put them at 3-2 in the region. And then you turn around, you got Hart County. Hart County got to play Hebron Christian and Monroe area and Monroe area. Can Hart County beat those 2 teams back to back? Don't know. We're gonna find out though. But if Coney got a chance to fall down to that number 4 seed, if that happens, they on the road. Meaning they got to go to Dawson County if they beat Dawson County, they got to come to Atlanta and play Carver.
Well, I don't know about going to Atlanta to play Carver.
At Lakewood, man, you know them folks gonna be trembling in they boots. You talking about coming to Atlanta to play Carver Atlanta at Lakewood?
Man, that's why I just say, but I don't know about coming to Atlanta, boy.
But yeah, I expect Thomasville gonna get to the quarterfinals, depending on who they gonna match up with. The game gonna be down there, so I expect to see Thomasville in the semifinals. But like I say, I'm gonna go back and redo the bracket tomorrow, and I'll bring it back up on Wednesday, just to see using the current region standings as of right now. But it's gonna be it's interesting though.
What Darty? Or Darty on the bottom down there now, man.
Yeah, Doherty down here on the bottom right now. Like I say, we don't know who's gonna be 1 and 2. We'll know on Thursday. We'll know Thursday night.
So Peach County don't make the playoff?
They down in the bottom left.
Or they play Chris?
Yeah. As long as Peach County beats Jackson, it's a lot. That's all Peach County got to do is beat Jackson, and they're locked in.
It's gonna be hard to get that championship, boy. In 3A, but you got to go through some dogs, boy.
Mm-hmm. My problem is, how is Sandy Creek, if they have to travel all the way down to Thomasville for that game?
They better leave a day early.
I don't know if y'all catch what I'm saying, but Sandy Creek is gonna represent this quality in the semifinal. It is what it is. I'm gonna be honest with you. After seeing them boys, good lord.
So you think they'll beat Chris or Peach if they make it there?
Yeah, I really do. Sandy Creek is not overrated. They are not. They got a nice run. They got above average quarterback play. They got 2 good receivers. The running back is only a freshman, and the dude is good. He's gonna be great next year, depending on the quarterback play.
Man, Darty got it easy.
The only team down here that's gonna give somebody some trouble, I don't think it's gonna be a Daresville, because that region is soft. But Daresville ain't played nobody. You know, they got blowed out by Raven County. They got in a shootout with Cherokee Bluff. So I really think Hebron Christian is gonna give Doherty a run for their money.
I never heard of them. I gotta watch film on them.
But because we had Hebron Christian picked to win Region 8. It was either gonna be Hebron Christian or opponents, but we thought after the first couple of weeks, we thought Hebron Christian was on the road to win that region, and then they done slipped up and lost some key region games and some key non-region games, so they done fell off a little bit. But like I say, they're still in the mix to win the to get a chance to win the region, because they closed the season out against Stevens County, so they can still possibly get the number 1 seed out of that region. And if they do, what they at Region 8, Team 1 gets moved over here. So Hebron Christian and Stevens County will switch spots. But yeah, these next 2 games in Region 8 gonna be interesting, because like I say, it's nobody's a clear cut favorite. It's one game separating everybody, and they still in the top 2, number 1 and number 2 teams in that region gonna close the season out on November 4th, going head to head, with the winner possibly taking the region. But that all goes back to Stevens County handling business this weekend against Oconee.
Well, how many games we got left? I think Pierce County got two games left. Vidalia and Tapman.
I don't know. I gotta get down there. Let me get to that class. Let me see something. Can I show y'all what I'm looking at? Do I still have it up? Do I still have it up? Yeah, I still got it up. Okay. I'm gonna show you what I'm looking at. Nope, I can't. Computer acting up. Nope, can't show you what I'm looking at. Computer acting up. So it is what it is.
They got a little bracket side up for 2A. They got Pierce County and Fitzgerald on the left side. Fish up top and Pierce on bottom.
Well, I'm not gonna do all the brackets. I'm just gonna wait for the brackets to come out November 4th and run with it from there. You know, that weekend, starting that Monday, we're gonna take a look at brackets and start having fun with them. But I'm not gonna do all classes because man, that's too much work, and
Yeah,
it's
I got
gonna be changing week to week. But I just played with 3A last what was it, Friday at work, and this is what I came up with based off the current standards as of last Friday. So it's gonna be, I mean, all brackets gonna be interesting. Like I say, the big thing is when it comes to these pickings, it's gonna be two and threes, and ain't gonna be no 1 and 4s. So we're gonna make this thing got to be interesting. It got to be fun. It got to be hard though.
Mike, what you know about Coffee County? They talking about Coffee County going to beat Waycross. Well, Ware County.
I mean, Coffee been playing good ball. That's all I can. Coffee been playing good ball. That's all I can say. As long as they can maintain, stay healthy, they should make a deep run. Hold on. I'm
I
trying to
like
pull
Thomas
something up.
County Central.
I'm trying to pull something up. I mean, the game between them and Ware County is going to determine the region champ anyway, which is what it's supposed to come down to regardless. And
But I work kind of defense, boy.
And luck so have it, it's the last game of the season. That's why I say all these playoff records hard. You can't 5 minutes to the fourth. But yeah, it's gonna be a nice little region matchup between those two. Let me see where county who they played. Okay, let me see.
I just hope Pierce County bump into Fitzgerald, Mike.
You know what? I'm sitting up here looking at Coffee's schedule right now. Coffee ain't really playing nobody except for Bainbridge. Coffee might be Fulton Jones.
I can't understand what you're saying. You're echoing.
Who got their volume turned up? All right, now I'm sitting here looking at the thing. Can you hear me now?
I get you good now.
All right, now I'm looking at Ware County. I'm liking Ware County in that game. I'm liking Ware County right now to beat Coffee because I'm looking at Ware County. You beat a good Benedictine team, and you came back the following week or 2 weeks later and beat a good Bainbridge team, a solid Bainbridge team. And then I come down and look at Coffee. You lost to Bainbridge, and that's really the only team you played because we know Tift County ain't hitting on there. You beat majority of the Florida schools that came up here to Georgia and played ain't been on nothing. So that game you had against St. Augustine out of Florida don't mean jack. And then you ain't playing nobody. Salem. Okay, you played a 7A school in Richmond Hill, but it's Richmond Hill. You know what I'm saying? And then you got in the region play, you beat Bradwell, Institute, Statesboro, and Jenkins. Coffee ain't played nobody.
See, I ain't know that. I'm glad you told me that.
That's why I'm like, I'm more or less, I'm looking at taking Ware in this game. I know it would have been nice to see Ware County beat up on Akron, but it is what it is.
Man, I still can't believe we lost that game. I cried for 2 weeks.
Oh, it's okay. You can't win them all. It's okay. You can't win them all. Can't win them all. Let me see what we got left. There we go. So y'all got Bedelia this weekend, and you close the season out against Tatnall County. Yeah, so y'all should close the region out on a high note. I know them folks down in Bedelia mad because they done turned into food gold, talking themselves up, thinking they were doing something. They were running. They were running a little 6-0 record for a second. No, was it 5-0?
Yeah, I think it was 5-0.
5-0. Got the Tatnall County and lost. That was funny. And then you got a beat down against Athens. And them folks gonna shut their mouth real fast. Well, we need to be ranked. No, you don't. But
Man, watch what Pierce kind of do to these folks, man.
I know. EP, can we take a quick commercial break? EP still there? EP. Okay, I'll do it myself then.
Tune in.
Yo, checking in one time for your mind.
Every
Stay
Monday,
tuned for your Friday
Wednesday,
night lights.
Friday
Sunday, Monday,
night.
Wednesday night.
Was that too quick?
Yeah, that was too quick there.
Oh, my bad.
Nah, you good because that done closed out on my phone. You good though. All right. Now I'm good. I'm good now. But yeah, man, this thing is interesting. Getting down and looking at these reading standards, but oof, these next 2 weeks is gonna be straight fire. One more talking about we got a player from around your area, not too long. Oh, Appleton County down there recruiting right now.
Yeah, we just got a new DN from Warner Robins like a week or 2 weeks ago.
Well, he done got on here and actually talk. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Lord have mercy. He done came on here and actually opened his mouth. Well, I'm so proud of you. I feel like a proud father right now.
But they got a 5 behind 4-star, boy. He coming too, boy.
Who that?
Apple.
Oh, I ain't gonna be mad at him on that one.
Yeah.
Besides Pierce, who Apple don't play, that worked.
Who Appleton done played?
Yeah, besides Pierce.
Wayne County. Say what you want to say about Wayne County. Wayne County is Wayne County. They gave him a hell of a game. Now I know what Wayne County was, single A? Yeah. If I ain't mistaken.
Nah, Wayne County 5A.
No. Yeah.
That's
And
like Irwin.
yeah. And they only lost 7-0. I don't know if that's a statement to Appleton or to Wayne County though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you want to look at that.
I was just trying to see was it a good couple of games that they had propelling them to go deeper in the playoffs this year. That's all.
Wayne County. Okay, yeah, Wayne County 4A. So yeah.
All I know, they better meet Perry County there.
Man, all I know is Pierre County, y'all better get some extra offense going. I know that.
We got something brewing.
All right, I hope so, because y'all gonna need it. Because
You
that
know he
one
can't
trick,
run DJ the Bell.
all I know, that one trick pony ain't gonna get it.
Yeah, we got something brewing, Mike. I promise you.
But I think these 2 games, we take care of business, and That's just how I said. I mean, I think we're gonna do what we gotta do, make the adjustments that are necessary to be made, and go ahead and take the lock up that #1 seed.
All I'm gonna say is bet not lose to Jackson. Bet not lose to Jackson right now. As long as Jackson handle their business like they supposed to, y'all better not lose to Jackson, boy. Y'all got to go to Jackson too, don't you?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, baby boy.
I'm just saying. Well, you know the motto here.
Yeah, we know. Better not lose.
Okay, that's all right. I'm gonna leave it at that. We'll talk about that one that week. We're gonna, we're gonna. I don't know, is it next week or the fourth? Y'all play.
It's the fifth, I think. Yeah, the fifth, November the 5th.
Oh, okay. All right. So y'all got a week off before y'all play Jackson.
No, cause that'll be that game I think it's around the same time that the classic in Columbus is. Cause that when me and Jessica were like, we weren't gonna be able to make it to that game, so we're going to the classic.
Let's see something. Take a look at y'all schedule. Yeah, y'all.
So,
Okay.
but
Okay. So yeah, y'all closing out. Pike this week, Jackson next week. Okay. Yeah. Just better not lose. That's all I can tell you. 'Cause boy, there's gonna be some laughing going on in here. Y'all don't. Ooh, let me see something. Where that number 2 seed? Where y'all number 2 seed go to? Where y'all number 2 seed go sit at? Let me go. Let me see where y'all number 2 seed go sit at. Cause I got to see this because it's gonna be hilarious.
what up, Huncho?
What's up with you, bro?
Can't call it. I know we gotta take care of business sad though.
Oh, you talking about Florida?
I'll turn Huncho.
Let me see something here. Go here.
But this has been an interesting year of high school football this year. Very interesting.
Let me see something. What that number 2 seed at in y'all region fall at? Region 2. Ooh. Hold on.
I really expected for Brooks to beat Irvin, but Irvin ended up beating Brooks.
You do understand y'all number 2 seed comes over to the top right, correct?
To my Uxley and all them.
Well, I'm just saying in general, your number 2 seed comes up top right. You got a game at home, but you're gonna be traveling down to Savannah to play Calvary Day the following weekend.
Okay, yeah. I seen that break when you had it up.
Yeah. And if you if you win that one, you win a trip to Ellenwood.
Ellenwood. We owe them.
Oh,
Little
y'all don't want.
West Side Stadium, man.
Revenge game, baby.
Man, y'all said that last time.
Yeah,
Y'all,
we came up a little short.
just a tad bit, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But yeah, it's getting down to that time of year where the cream rises to the top. Everybody gonna start, start sticking the chest out. As Dro like to say, they gonna say it with your chest. They gonna be talking with their chest.
Well, Elmo gonna say it with his chest. Hey, I'm proud of it. I'm gonna say it with my chest, with my nose poked out and everything.
Boy, Imperial kind of little bundle activating my page.
Yeah, you might well
Don't
go.
deactivate your page, cool.
Yeah, you might well gonna deactivate that thing. All that talking you been doing. Don't. Matter of fact, don't even go nowhere. Just stand right here and take it like a man. Take it like a man. I promise you, we will not bring out Buster. Okay. I don't know if you
Buster the
watched it,
fool.
huh?
Buster the fool.
Nah, oh man, what's that TV show that Forrest Whitaker played in? It was Harlem something. The
Harlem
King
was
of
it Harlem
Harlem was
Night? King-
nah, it was like a King of Harlem or something. Well, anyway, it's a scene in the show in one of the episodes. This dude did something to his daughter, raped his daughter, or something happened. I think, nah, it ain't the one that raped his daughter. Dude did something stupid, but they had dude tied, bent over on this chair. And man, that Joker Forrest Whitaker said, "Call Buster. Buster will get it
Oh,
out of him."
oh, I know what you're talking about.
Buster,
Yeah.
this big old, about 7 feet, 350-pound dude. Buster come in the door. All he did was unzip his pants and they cut the
Yeah.
scene and you just heard dude holler.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh boy. Yeah, we ain't gonna call Buster on you. We ain't gonna call Buster on you.
I ain't no need to hire her. So just come online, go ahead. Hey, take with pride, man. Get with one thing about it. You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another year.
That is true.
I'm,
But
I'm
boy,
gonna have to shut. I'm gonna have to shut up next year, boy.
No, you ain't. You just keep talking about it, boy.
no,
No matter
no,
what
no, no, he gonna have to be quiet because they ain't gonna have no DJ Bell.
it
I'm gonna have to be quiet, boy.
You say y'all had another little young horse coming up though.
Yeah, my nephew #9.
Past what, 2, 3 years? Past 3 years? DJ
But
Bell this, DJ Bell that.
but this the thing. Are y'all gonna get a actual once DJ Bill leave? Are y'all gonna have an actual QB1 that
Yeah,
actually where y'all
yeah,
opened up your
bro.
offense side to?
You gonna see him in the playoff, bro. I promise. You gonna see him in the
Y'all,
playoff. First game of the playoff, you will see him.
But I mean, okay, so have you played any?
He don't play some, but he ain't play like play.
Sometimes I
We
think.
was down
Sometimes I
14.
think.
Huh?
Sometimes I think a game plan like that to bring a kid in like that around playoff time. I think it throws out the timing of everything. Just depending on how mature that kid is at whatever position he's at, and he actually understands what he has to do in
And
that type of momentum of that game.
that tune kind of game, we were down 14-0. He brought us back. We went 5 wide. We ain't run DJ. We went 5 wide.
well, that's all I'm gonna say though. Them playoff game ain't nothing like regular season, baby.
Yeah,
Whew,
yeah, for real. I
them,
guess.
them things they can make you or break you. Now I wouldn't be surprised. I wish we had Cordell on here because I really want to know how they feel about their coaching staff right now. But that's another conversation for another day. But um, yeah, it's gonna make or break the kid, man. If the kid step up, cool, y'all got a bright future. If the kid folds under the pressure, especially in the court, especially y'all make it to the quarterfinal, and kid folds under pressure, he gonna have to learn. He gonna have to learn to bounce back from that.
Yeah,
Take it, eat it, learn from it,
and prepare for
and
the
build
next
on it.
one.
Yeah,
Hmm.
he only in the 10th grade.
Yeah, that's why I
He
say
got
he gonna have to learn on it.
yeah, he got time to get better and better.
But man, that's why we stress strong non-region games to
And
build
I
that
hate
confidence
that
up.
period kind of don't do that, bro. I hate that to my soul. They don't do that. They want to schedule these 118, man. I don't mean nothing when we hit them playoffs.
Hey Mike,
Yeah,
like some you just said was like with Chris County, you wanna know what they think about their coach now, right?
they coaching staff. Yeah.
Yeah, but if they come play us in the first round and they come up close against us, then they gonna love that coach.
Okay.
You
I hear
know,
what you. I get what you're saying, and I do. But my thing. But I'm just looking right. I'm looking at their schedule for this year, and I'm looking at their record. They about to go 500 on. They about to be 500 on the year. I don't think they happy about that. The fan base is. I don't think the fan base happy about that. So when the last
Mhm.
time Curry County was 500 going walking into the playoffs?
You can tell that because ain't nobody really been speaking out about it. Like I said, I seen Al, and he was just like, man, it just it just ain't their year or whatever. You know what I mean? But ain't nobody been on here when we been on here, Chris County fans or anything. So you know,
But
if
they didn't
we
want
not
to listen. I I hear you on that, Elmer. But we tried to tell them at the beginning of the season, get your best player out that quarterback position. It's gonna hurt the team. They never, in my opinion, they never gave the because from what I understand, they got a young kid that that's supposed to be QB1.
Mhm.
The kid should have been in there the whole time, getting his bumps and bruises. It's just like a rookie in the NFL, getting his bumps and bruises early on in the season. You know what I'm saying? Against Dooley County, against Westlake, against Lovejoy, something. He should have been in there, especially against Warner Robins. He should have been in there getting his lump. Well, when he got in the region play, he would have been ready to rock and roll. So in my mind, it was just a bad coaching decision. It was a bad decision to start AJ at quarterback and not the youngster. Because the youngster could have just dumped it off to AJ on the screen,
Yeah, put him in
on the
space.
head. Yeah, put him in space, let him do what he do.
Put him in space, jet sweep, stuff like that right there.
hmm You know, do a little toss pass, let him come in motion, snap it, toss it to him, let him go.
Who's the other kid that they got that Trey some? I guess he's like I don't know. He ran a kick return back that they've been talking about.
Well,
He was
Paris,
like,
I'm sorry, go ahead. Go on the
I
finish,
know
Elmo.
they were saying that. Well, you know how technical Chris get. Oh, he's the best return man. The best return. You know how they get. But the kid look like he's a solid player. But I think I ended up going on
Trey
Al
Walker.
Pay and I was looking at the video.
Trey
But I think
Walker.
his name Trey who?
Trey Walker. He had DB too. Yeah, Trey Walker.
Okay. Yeah. But I haven't really been hearing on too much say anything about AJ.
Cause AJ hasn't been playing in space all year that much. Don't get me wrong. They'll bring the youngster in, line AJ up at receiver, slot, running back. They'll line them up all over the field. But for the most part, though, you got AJ's being contained in a box. He's trying to do what Cam is doing at Doherty. You know what I'm saying? And in my mind, it just wasn't working. It wasn't the move, and we knew it from the jump. So that's your best player. You got somebody that can get him the ball. Use your other, use your other QB1 on your other quarterback. Let him take his bump and bruises and learn and build. You just got to coach him up week to week. And by the time they would have got down in the region play, the kid would have been ready to go. In my mind,
That in-game experience is the best teacher of all.
yeah. Well, yeah, he gonna learn in game, but like I say, the coach got to be able to sit down with him and break down the film. Now, this is the other thing we talked about too. What we want to know from Chris County is who's calling plays. Is it the head coach? It's the
Or is
head
it
coach.
OC?
Well, and that's my next question. Is the head coach the offensive coordinator also still, or what? Because we was talking about this the other day, man, my homeboy. If if Smith, who's a former offensive lineman, being your offensive coordinator, that's not a good look because he doesn't have that experience of what the quarterback should be looking at or looking for. Because normally your OC is your quarterback's coach. All right. For you to have a offensive lineman to be calling your offense, Hence the reason I was glad he got gone from City Grove. It's bad. It's bad. It's not a good thing because you don't see many offensive. How many offensive linemen do you see in the NFL or college that that's calling plays as an offensive coordinator now?
None that I know.
Me neither. Either they was a quarterback or a receiver,
Yeah,
or they came
receive.
up, or they came up in the system or they came up on the offensive side of the ball. But majority of your offensive geniuses were quarterbacks or receivers. Prime example. Until the NFL caught up with him, the dude out there at the Rams, the head coach for the Rams, great
Oh
offensive
yeah,
genius,
yeah. Yeah, I know who
but
you talking about.
the NFL just caught up with him. It took a couple of years, but the NFL finally caught up with him. But for you to have an offensive lineman that's your play caller, it ain't doing if that's the case, it ain't doing Chris Cannon no good. He got to relinquish that role and bring in a different mindset on offense.
It ain't doing no justice.
None at all, none. But that's just an opinion that we was talking, something we was talking about the other day. What? James Robinson going to the Jets? Wow. I'm sorry, I was just reading notifications on my handy dandy notebook. Wow, that is amazing. But yeah, I mean, Chris kind of got some players down there. We know they got some players. They just got to put them in the right position, man, and get the right person to call that offense. I don't think the head coach needed. If the head coach is still calling players, I don't think he needs to be doing that. That ain't it. He needs to get out. He needs to relinquish that role and bring in somebody else, which I hope he does in the off season. Bring in somebody else to call the offense because I don't think he had. I don't think he really had time when he got the job. Because I think he got the job in February, March, trying to get ready to roll right in the spring. And then, by that time, everybody was getting snatched up. That was available, that possibly was available, was getting snatched up. So I think, hopefully, he can find somebody this offseason to come down and run his offense for him. But we shall see.
So, so how your boy doing up there, man? You ain't heard from him?
Who that? Who,
Miguel.
Quincy?
Not Miguel.
Oh, Patrick? Nah. I mean, he doing his thing up at Ohio State. He up there. He up there. What is it? Quality control, I believe he got going on. I think that's the role he got. Some type of quality control.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he doing his thing. They'll see him on TV every now and then when they run out. Or you might see him on a video walking recruits around. First year Coach Hazen.
Okay.
But nah, he's doing all right though. He's doing all right up there. But yeah, it's gonna be what? That's gonna be fun. It will be hilarious if Career County came into that new stadium and beat Peach County. Y'all will never hear the end of it, right?
What you mean? I mean they beat us the year before.
Yeah, that was the old. Hold on, was that? Oh, that was in the new stadium too, huh?
Yeah. That was a new stage, so like
Yeah. But y'all better get your lit back.
yeah, we gotta get our lit back.
You gotta get your lit back. Let me see what's going on. Jeremy still on here?
Nah, he just got off.
Oh, he got off. I was gonna take a look at Appling real fast, but okay. Let me see.
I just sent it
Man,
to
who else?
I just sent the link to a Chris family says he gonna come on. If not, we can get
Man,
ready.
who else came? What other school? Oh, you know what? I know what I want to look at. Was it Jones County? Yeah, that region down there with Warner Robins.
They say John County fine. They running they quarterback.
I don't know. I hope so, cause they gonna
They
need him.
say they got they find a quarterback and running, but they say they get that white kid. They say he's not that quarterback anymore. They say I think somebody was telling me they got a true freshman quarterback, black kid. Say I think when we beat them, I guess the coaches end up doing something end up happening. And that's when they end up finding they little what's called getting on their roll and stuff.
Mm. Let me pull this up. I'm trying to get my handy dandy notebook to load up so I can find
Maybe
this
that.
game.
I
There
don't
we
know if
go.
that was I don't know if that was Paris telling me that,
Ooh, this
or
is
somebody
interesting.
else.
This is interesting. I'm looking at their region right now. Their region 2 5A, where you got Dutchtown, Jones County, Ola, and Warner Robins. So the way things looking right now, it's basically a three-way tie for first. Every top 14 got one loss. Everybody in the region got one regional loss, right? So this weekend you got Eagles landing at Dutchtown, which Dutchtown should win, push them to 4-0. Ola should beat Locust Grove to push them to 4-1. Whoever lose between Jones County and Warner Robins, it's possible that they looking at a 4 seed
So Ronald Robin Jones kind of play this Friday.
Friday. hmm And then
But
Jones
I
County.
think who Eagle Landing just played this week just passed.
Oh, in the region.
Was it
Oh,
was that a region game Friday they just played? Eagle
who
Landing?
Jones? Yeah, they played Warner Robins. We talking Eagles Landing High School out of McDonough, not Elkhorn. Now, keep that in mind.
No. Okay. That's why out of McDonald. Okay.
Yeah, and that's why I had to say that. Something like that. But yeah, you pretty much on with it, Perry. Because right now the way things are shaped, like I say, all top 14s are tied at 3-1. All right. Ola got an easy game this week against Locust Grove. Dutchtown got an easy game against the Eagles Landing. It all come down to between and then like I say, you got to look at who they closing the season out with. Warner Robins, Union Grove. That's who Jones County closes out with. Dutchtown closes out with Eagles Landing and Ola, which is going to be a key matchup based off of what happens between Jones County and Warner Robins. You got Ola closes out against Locust Grove, which they should win this week, and then Dutchtown next week, which we just spoke on, right? Warner Robins has Jones County this weekend, and then close out against Locust Grove, which they should win. The problem is tiebreakers. When you start looking at tiebreakers,
Don't they go by
right?
points?
No, first it's gonna be head to head. All right. Right now, Dutchtown wins head to head because they've beat everybody but Jones County. So Jones County would jump them. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. The way it works, it's crazy. Jones County beat Dutchtown. The Jones County that lost to Ola is hurting them right now because, like I say, if them and Ola got the same record, region record, guess who's gonna take that top spot? Ola.
Yeah, that
So
gonna hurt.
that region going down. That region going down the next weekend. So you can't even count what happens between Jones County and Warner Robins this weekend because at the end of the day, it's still gonna come down to that that Dutchtown and Ola game. Because if Jones County wins this week and next week against Warner Robins and Union Grove, I bet. But then if Dutchtown wins out, Dutchtown gonna take number one because they beat Jones County head to head.
But I thought John kind of beat this time.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. They did. I'm looking at where is it? Damn. I'm looking at it. Jones County lost to Ola. So I expect. Let me see. Ola. Who Ola got? Locust Grove, Dutchtown. Say Ola wins out, which would be crazy. I don't see it happening. I don't see Ola winning out. 'Cause I expect Ola to beat Locust Grove and lose to Dutchtown. I expect that to happen. So we're gonna get Ola the 4 seed right off the rip. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, right? But they'll mess around and get the 3 seed if Warner Robins mess around and lose.
I think John gonna beat Renner Rob.
We'll find out on Wednesday. You got Jones County. Yeah, if Warner Robins lose to Jones County, man, it's all jack up. So that's why I say, shit, I ain't playing no brackets until November 5th.
Yeah, they read Mike. He said get ready to close out, Mike.
All right, bet. All right, but with that being said, it's 8:45. People, I know I got to get ready to hit this grind in the morning. I appreciate y'all tuning in once again. Get ready and submit your nominations for Offensive Player of the Week and Defensive Player of the Week. With that being said, at the bottom of the screen is the email that you can send your nomination for Offensive Player of the Week and Defensive Player of the Week. Tuesday, Wednesday. Tuesday we will have the Pick'ems link posted because we have a Thursday night game on there. So therefore Pick'ems will start Tuesday, Wednesday, and shut down on Thursday at 6 p.m. The Wizards picks will be up and will be discussed on Wednesday. Outside of that, once again, thank you for tuning in and hope to see you back on Wednesday. EP, you know how I close this thing out. Peace up, A-Town down.
Tune in. This is your Friday Night Live podcast, photo and entertainment, and Middle Georgia sales and services. Coke don't worry about Pepsi. I had to go see a man about a meeting.
Look at here, look at here.
A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
You better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose.
Hey, you better watch your mouth now.
I am a Lego.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt.
Better say it with your chest.
Let's get it.
And you better not lose.